Okay, so it's 11:30 here in the inland northwest, and we're doing RimWorld again. I know everybody hates it. Yeah, we're gonna load that anyways. Get in. I got a few mods loaded. Just a couple. Yes. I did load the move anima tree, so I can get this thing out of here without the anima scream. Question is, where do I stuff it though? There? There? I was kind of planning on there. I guess we'll do that. Exotic good traders from Wasabro? I need to do something about the power situation. And visitors at the same time. Looks like somebody wants to trade. That's the ancient danger. Yeah, I was starting to restore a cart, and then I realized I can't get it off the island because it won't go through water. Yeah. Yep. Power solution. Actually, this is an excellent spot for tidal power. No, the lifter. What? Why are you in recharge? Work for a living, dang it! Decided to put the grinder in the freezer so the food in the hoppers won't spoil. What is your issue? It's in work group. I guess there's just not enough jobs. Okay. So biofuel is done. Can I do tidal? Can I go directly to tidal power? That's vanilla expanded. Yeah. It's just as bad as now they go through my base, tracking in the animal filth. It's always annoying. Let's see. You're in a bad mood, Elvira, as usual. Yeah, there we are. Actually, that's the guy who I wanted to trade with, but oh well. I gotta get their stuff under control. I have 0, so I gotta trade stuff if I want anything. You know, like maybe 11 car suspensions is too much. I have 9 uranium. I have a venom tail and a heart? Venom fangs? No, that's what they have. Engine block. I got 3 of those. Actually, I shouldn't do any of those until I figure out what I need. Small mech armor tier C, that's theirs. Gene packs. 41 tongue steel. Plasteel. Oh, no. Where is it? I'm so confused. I'm selling. That's what I'm doing. Duh. I'll accept that. What do you have to trade? Probably not a lot. Pemmican. Tons and tons of pemmican. Could I interest you in a complimentary fire foam shell? Recurve. Steel spear. And a great bow. And that's it. He's not carrying a lot. Herbal medicine. Oh, I have 3. That's why it was that. Earl Grey tea. Do some token trades. Let's see. Did anybody uproot the anima trees without it screaming? Yes, they did. Replant. Way over there. May have to move it again when I decide where to build out to. Thing is kind of a pain in my rear end. Right. I'm researching tidal power when I'm doing research. I did add bunk beds. Let's take a look at those, shall we? Furniture. I had a mod called bunk beds. And it seems appropriate for this group. If I can find it. Ugh. Oh, there we are. Spacer double. Plasteel 8 components for. Whoa. Yeah. Triple bunk bed, limestone blocks. Double bunk bed. do one as an experiment, just to see what it's like. Oh, for crying out loud. We shouldn't do this. Or do I just have to switch them? Is that what's going on? This looks like a good place for a hallway. All right, a hallway entrance kind of thing. That is not the same symbol. Interesting. Oh, that has quite... He has aphasia. The disease where they're paralytic for a year. But he's part of the colony. I don't know if this counts down. 32 days. When the days change, we gotta check that and see if the timer's counting down or if he needs to be out. Okay, the animatree is way up here out of my rear end. I feel a bit better. This is a bit of a sticky wicket. How do I want to do this? That's almost done. And it's done. I got a good result. Surgery success chance is 78%. Immunity gain is 107. Rest effectiveness is 97. This is normal. What if we switch you to the bunk bed? Seems to be slightly better than the one you're using. And that one's normal. Took the bottom bunk, I see. That is Terry. What the heck? Who are you? What the what the fudge? Why are you wandering in my hall? Go out and kill one of your compatriots so I can get the weapons. Stop that. Why is it doing this? It shouldn't. It's supposed to have its own independent power supply. I don't get this. May have to eject the inhabitant and reinstall it. Now, what I was trying to think of was how to connect this up. Okay, go to structure, go to wall, concrete. Concrete is great. Do we extract the tree? Rather than cut them down. Oh, I could have forbid it instead of doing that. Then it wouldn't become a space until the trees got moved. I can't put them in the sand, I don't think. This one is actually ready to be chopped. And I kind of need the wood, especially if I'm going to make wooden doors. But I'm in a grasslands biome and trees are pretty rare. And the anima tree is out of my rear end. Excellent. What I need to do is there's a research table. Ancient barrel. Why is that? Where? Fine, we'll put it over there. I meant to deconstruct it, not uninstall it. The bunk bed is sleeping apparently. Whoever's in the bottom is still sleeping. That would be Terry, actually. Yep, Elvira is doing research. And the wind is not cooperating, which is probably why we need to get the water power as soon as we can. Right, let's finish this off. So I can tear down this wall. Probably could have just moved this door now that I think about it. Until I get a windy day, that power is just going to be on and off constantly, which is a bit annoying. Want orders, construct. And I've got serious power issues. Expand. Right, I was doing that to see if that would fix it. Oh. Oh, there's the issue. It connected to power. I don't want it to connect to power because it doesn't need to be connected to power. Urgh. Um. This is Paltox. Hasn't been a day yet. Get that stuff out of the hallway. This is sandstone. Let's just pull up the entire floor in this hallway so we can have something more uniform. This is steel tile, and this is concrete. What is this? Stony soil. Yeah, that should be pavable. What are we doing for floor then? That's an excellent question. How much limestone do I have? 232. Ah! What the heck? Let's see. Sandstone. Limestone tile. Needs 3. Needs 4. Construction needed is 3. That's what it was. 400, 100% filth multiple. What? No, it'd be really handy if I had a beauty index in here. Fine limestone. That's 20 each, though. I don't really need that for the hallway. I think we'll go with this. I'll do that. The wind's blowing again. Battery's charging. And it's raining and thundering. Lightning strikes, but it's raining, so we're good. I should be able to fix this now. It should stop doing that. Because there's no power grid for it to connect to. Until I put more wire down. That's always a possibility. That's concrete. That's steel tile. It's -1. No, it's 0 for the steel tile. What if we pull up the steel tile and put in fancy limestone blocks? Like every other one to start, maybe? We could put concrete in here. Let's do that. Paved tile, 2 concrete. It's cheap. And the phalanx is recharging again. And the windmills are at full blast. How's my power? Do I need another windmill, I wonder? Consumer is 2750, windmills are at 3400. That is pretty close. Oof. Guess another windmill would actually be helpful. Where to stick it, though, is another question entirely. Where is my power grid? I could put one there? Perhaps? Could put it over here. Oh, I guess that's right. Okay. Yep, clearly that hallway is the top priority for my robots. You should be working, right? Yeah, he's part of the work group. Let's reinstall this over here. See if that clears that annoying tendency to connect to my power grid, which is really taxing it, I think. Yeah, the auto dock is 400 watts. Let's see, is Hoyt's condition changing at all? Oh, I don't have a food dispenser installed. Dumb person that I am. I'm just storing it. Actually, I just freed up space here. That mean I'd have to do a pretty substantial pipe network to get it into this area, but that's probably going to be worth it. Nutrient paste pipe. Let me think about this. No, it'll be fine. I'm sure. Let's see, next priority should be, the hallway should have never been a priority, actually. A research room for a second table. And we're on battery power because the wind died down. But I think the third windmill is hooked up. I assume it's working without issues. No, it's fine. When the wind's blowing, it's fine. Ah, man. Talk about draining my battery power like crazy. Arr. Flapjack is doing research. That's the storeroom. Where are we putting the research room? Here? I guess. Production, simple research bench. I don't have enough steel, apparently. The heck? That's a prairie dog. That steel deposit is gone. There's some components. More components. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's see. What I'm looking for is steel deposits that would be in range of raids. So I want to mine those first, get them out of the way. I'm actually lucky I got this much steel to begin with. I'm gonna have to do stop that. They should be able to reach it. I could, you know, like disassemble more rooms, but that's a steel research table. That's kind of expensive. And I'm out of power again, because the wind's not blowing. I think everything's hooked up with power, though. Yeah, no. That's what it is. There's one connector that is not connected. Oh, I know why. If we uninstall that, they can finish it. Who's actually in a fairly good mood? You are. Oh, Terry's getting it. Oh, no, there's two spots. No, that's the pipe. Minify everything to the rescue. Now you're just gonna stick that somewhere where I can't find it later. Right? Not really. And I'm missing steel. Damn it. I was not paying attention. I guess I need to get some kind of smelter going. I need that steel yesterday. Because I need that connected. I should not prioritize that for now. I was doing construction projects like I had infinite steel, and I don't. Oh, which is problematic. No, it looks like Terry is completely broken. Ah, what is your problem? Malnourished? What the? What happened to my food? Oh, I threw it into the vat. Maybe that is a priority. Maybe that is a priority. Ugh. So Elvira and Terry are in a daze. I need somebody to finish this. Dang it. Turn that off. Right, all my spare went into here, which I can't access. And then I'm not getting power from the extra windmill because this one thing is not connected. It's kind of annoying. There, that should solve the power problem. This is a priority project. What are you doing? You're flicking a switch. Not as important now as it was. And the research table got prioritized. Now what are you doing? Now you're just wandering. Maybe, let's see, I could murder some pigs, maybe. Let's see, what else? What have we got for hunting? That's domestic animals. I want the trees. We got boomalopes, we got yaks, we got bison. Let's go hunting with the phalanx. Except, oh, right. He needs his overseer. Who's your overseer? Fenra. Boy, everybody is in a really foul mood because I wasn't paying attention to the food situation. And let me guess. Yeah, you're going back to steel, which is not the priority here. We need to connect this pipe. Because the robots aren't doing it. You better not botch this. Oh, he botched it. Twice. Oh, son of a munchkin. No, not rest. Ugh. Dumbass. Rest when it's finished. He apparently has to go get more steel because he botched it so badly. There. Now they can access the food paste. That should bring everybody in. Let us reinstall that. Yep. And my power should be in pretty good shape with the third windmill. I need to put the steel wall back. So that the fridge isn't losing temperature. Contains 100 rice plants, growing season. Oldest plant, 4 days, 94% grown. Yeah, definitely a different color. Where's the center? Well, the easiest way to do it is to cheat. Disassemble. Actually, if I pull this one out and put it there, and stick this one somewhere else, we have a slightly bigger research room where we can put in book, either a multi-researcher or book shelf later. That is a ship computer core. And we can't move them because they need plasteel decking. any chairs on the map. Apparently we got some stools. C-H-A-I-R. Nope. Okay, so we do this the old-fashioned way. Power's probably in good shape. Yeah, the battery is filling. Didn't realize how much I was taxing the battery. Kind of like to do an open air style sanctuary, maybe? I don't know. Must have grabbed all the stools. A couple tables here. Got some scrap we could tear apart. I suppose it's complaining about that, right? No? Huh. Interesting. Looks like I scavenged all the stools. I didn't even realize these ship chunks were here. Elvira and Terry are in a daze. Eventually they'll snap out of it, hopefully, because they're not malnourished anymore. 50% of my workforce is down. It's amazing I'm getting anything done, frankly. Well, Elvira might be snapping out of it here eventually. Where should I put quest available? The deserter. Oh, that's from the Empire, right? A loyal janissary. He has deserted the army of the Broken Empire. Well, yeah, of course, because it's broken. Why would you stick with a broken empire? You want to go with the unbroken empire. All I get is melee skill of 13. Should I piss off the Empire on this one? I didn't realize I was I'm the one bit of coastal grasslands that's right next to some scarlands. And apparently I've detected a logging campsite nearby. Their moods have improved, but they're still in a daze. Kiar. And there's nobody around to harvest the crop because they're all in a daze. Ugh. When are you guys gonna snap out of this? Honestly. Well, at least the robots are doing work. Now I got the power problem solved. Ugh. I gotta fix this. Ugh. It shouldn't even be doing that, but... Hmm. There's a door. An extra door, apparently. On the bright side, when they snap out of it, they'll have catharsis and the crops will be ready. Oh, that's from the ship chunks. Nice. Hey, Flapjack's doing some harvesting. Sweet. Food. Maybe I should kill the simple meals. Because I got the nutrient paste. And the religion doesn't have an issue with that. Delete that. It's 104 outdoors. And 62 in the barracks. I think that qualifies as a barracks, doesn't it? Yeah. Battery's almost full. Despite the mechanoid charging. Where the heck is the other mechanoid? There he is. Oh, he's carrying down some steel. Oh, right, because somebody, probably the Constructobot, went up and deconstructed the ship chunks. That I'd forgotten were there. should put that door somewhere else. Oh, right. I was going to check on Hoyt and see if his aphasia ticked down at all. No, it did not. Okay, he won't do that in the auto dock. All right, makes sense. But on the other hand, he's not eating either. We could put in another bunk bed. Hey, Elvira snapped out of it. Furniture. Ugh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Steel. Concrete. Mm, 85 concrete. Ow. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, that's what. Is this? No, it's limestone. Okay, I was thinking that was where my steel disappeared to. It isn't. Yep, nothing that says rest like a bunk bed made out of concrete. Nothing says restful like bunk beds made out of concrete. Presumably there's cloth and padding and stuff. Oh, Vira's back to researching. Terry is still psychotic. And Terry snapped out of it. Oh, somebody would work on that bunk bed. Instructor Butt, I'm looking at you. Where should I put the power room? Here? I have to put down plastisteel flooring to move the reactor, I believe. All right, 50% on the battery. Large battery is about 110% of two regular batteries. So that's pretty good. Oh, should tide me over until the wind picks up. Oh, right. I did do something here. Paved tile. As an experiment. I think these 3. Yeah, because I was wondering, let's see, the steel tile is neutral. What if we put in 2 fine limestone? Just as an experiment. What I do need is something to clean. And I don't currently have any cleaning bots because that wasn't really a priority at the time. We've got 500 steel, 9 uranium. I can't see on the list where the limestone blocks are, so I don't know how many I have left. Kind of aggravating. I must have 0 left, right? I guess we look at the stockpile. Yeah. Nobody's been making anything, so... Oh, it did run out. Yeah. Apparently I had enough for those 2 blocks. Food problem is being sort of slowly solved. Somebody's harvesting crops slowly. Boomalope self-tamed it. Oh, lovely. Hey, I could harvest that apple tree. It's so nearby. It's really convenient. Maybe I'm not harvesting because I don't have... No, I've got empty hoppers. Let's make a food zone here on the floor of the freezer. Stockpile zone. Clear all. We just want foods. Just in case. Probably should clear this bench. Limestone bench. Storage. clear all. Actually, copy, paste. I need somebody to clean that room. Where is everybody? Work in the fields? No? Okay. I see 2 sleepers. I can't tell if that bunk bed is occupied. That was Elvira. She was playing horseshoes. Fenra is gonna harvest the apples. And then just leave them there to rot. I guess a robot will pick it up. Okay, let's see what everybody's doing. Elvira is researching or digging at compacted steel. They're eating. And they are harvesting. You need to clean the barracks when you're done with lunch, because nobody else is going to do it. Apparently. I think I assigned cleaning duties to the visitors who have left. Last episode, actually. I can probably put a prisoner in them without them dying from heat exposure. Oh, that's a little bit better. Let's see about moving this. Where would I like to move this? Didn't I have a couple doors? Yeah. That's a marble door. This one we can reinstall over here. Actually, we need to put this someplace else. Deconstruct that. Thinking making that the mech lab, but we don't have any power conduit out there just yet. Let's see, busy work. Boom has started to roam away. That would require that I set up a pasture, and I'm not ready for that yet. This probably has some kind of ship part, so let's uninstall that. Affected by go juice dependency. Ugh. That's terrible. Oh, she's a hussar. And has a rifle. Not really sure where she's going. I could put that in pause by throwing her into one of the auto docks. Well, the empty auto dock. What is it, 18 hours? Everybody's gone to sleep for the day? Where is she going? Is the question. What is she with a faction? I don't know if that means I can grab her or not. When in doubt, save scum. Uh, area revealed. Yes, that. Oh, it's a multi-analyzer. Okay, that's a very useful part. That's fairly expensive. And now I don't have to build one. Greetings. They claim they're an escaped convict, but if I capture her, or, well, that's why we save scum. Um, okay. So if I then capture her, consume? What? Oh, she's dead. Well, that didn't go very well. Let's load. Let's pretend that never happened. I was wanting to capture her, but apparently my fists were too strong. They're all wearing exoskeletons. I guess that's the reason. Right. I gotta undraft. Apparently she still counts as a citizen. Apparently. That sucks. So she was with, is that a trading partner? Probably. Because I lost relation. Was Robo? Broken Path. Oh, Civil Outlander Union. Oh, there they are. They're currently neutral. If it was Hinda, I'd probably go for it. I probably should just let her pass. Okay, what are these? Aren't these just concrete? Yeah, concrete blocks. No, concrete blocks are different. Aren't they? So where did you take those? You should have gone in here, but I don't see concrete blocks. I guess they lose the asphalt look to them and just become concrete, apparently. Concrete blocks 40. Concrete blocks. Those are different, I believe. Reinstall. If I move that, I can put it right there. Dandelions. So I wonder how you make an outdoor area. Good for rituals. Inspired trade. Oh, that's lovely. I'm waiting for that to get moved. Aren't I? No. Somebody moved it when I wasn't paying attention. There's that extra door. These are all steel, I believe. Yeah. Until I get power to it, it's just gonna sit there. Computer core capable of housing a superhuman-like AI who can pilot your ship. Includes a mechanite breeding tank, which allows his AI to manifest a form gel avatar. fascinating. Hmm. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for research. Let's take a look at my power grid again. Can I reach the other one? Show launch report. 0 units of fuel. Yeah. I need to give somebody else research. It is time for a ritual, actually. I do believe. Celebration of war. See if we can get somebody who's not got crippleness. And maybe boost their mood. Deconstruct. 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 Oh, so how well did the other bed turn out? It's just normal. Dang. I was hoping for something better. Nothing like an early morning sky lantern ritual to eat through my work schedule. Not that I'm queuing up many jobs. Send out the bat signal and see if we can get anybody to join us. Sky lanterns go over the hidden. Disappear into the fog of war. Maybe I should check out what's in there. Problem is, I'm not even close to being ready to deal with it. It was terrible. Right. That's a debuff. I probably need to put down another 25. Do I have a surplus? Yeah. I think that was all the... Let's check fertility and make sure I did it right. Could have extended it there. Actually, I could have extended it there. Right. Turn off the fertility filter so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I did get some visitors. I have a few items to trade. Coming through the water, I would say. Talk about failure. I keep forgetting I have a shuttle, but I just don't have a lot of fuel for it. What is that? Oh, gas tank. Fuel tank. My bad. I sent up the bat signal and it didn't do me any good. Structure. Ornate door? Yeah, I don't have the 50 gold for it. It would fit here. Then that makes that a room. Let's see. I don't have any gold on the map, do I? Terry. Go talk to our visitors and see what they've got. I don't have a lot to trade, unless you count concrete. Should probably be making some packed concrete so I can have a trade good. Let's see, they're carrying pemmican, herbal medicine, wake up? No, cigars. Shadows, oh, it's a book. Steel spear, great bow. Let's do a token trade. Let's do 10 pemmican. It won't rot for quite a while, at least. Do I have anything to sell them? Temperature in that's keeping pretty good, actually. Right, I was gonna go see if there's any gold on the map. Nope. So we either gotta raid for it or trade for it. If I want an ornate door. Is that the only type of door like that, unless I research it. Security door. Cell door. Chain link fence. Cell wall. I'm not really sure what added that. Let's find out. Vanilla furniture expanded. The animal flap separates things into separate rooms, but it's something that animals can transit through. Thinking about for long-term plans for my base. I'm probably... I don't really want to deconstruct them because I've gone through the effort of constructing them, and I'd rather just add them if I ever get anything researched. That's steel, though. It's still got the 50 gold, right? Yeah. Metal fence made of posts joined by chain link sheets used for building pens for certain kinds of animals. 1 steel per unit. That's actually not too bad. I think I need to, for sand, don't you need, foundations? Concrete foundation. Foundations are structures that can be built on mud, quicksand, etc. 5 concrete blocks per. Autosave. That is fertile soil, but I've got more plots if I need to expand, so kind of a non-starter. Visitors are leaving. That stockpile's full. What I probably need to do is getting a smelting industry up and running. I've got excess power. And why are you oh, because I don't have enough limestone. I'll betcha. Although, hey, flapjack. Skill too low. Construction skill too low. Elvira. Skill too low. No. Missing 10 limestone blocks. Okay. Bills. Actually, it's 1 per. You need like 2. Kind of annoyed that that's not happening. Okay. Those I can get rid of. That is a very interesting texture, actually. Imagine he's going back down for steel. Actually, the vats are full. Almost full. $139 meals. Oh, kind of hurts me to actually put a floor in there. Make it a structure. So that means we can put in a floor, right? Wood floor, steel tile, limestone. Actually, I should have had her do the trade. Oh well. Well, other than the filthiness of the everything's so filthy. Okay. Power's licked for now. I had like 200 of those. Just like, don't. Why aren't you guys cooperating on this research? Huh? Huh? that still a room? Yes. Because it's diagonally connected. Wasrobo. First, Arknok of Wasro is requesting a favor. His friend Kate Hall is interested in learning about other cultures, and he wants you to host her at Banton for 5 days. 5 days isn't too bad. Best skill is melee 11. It's a hussar. Ugh. But the goodwill, actually. I like that better than the deserter for some reason. Chunks of... It's usually 3... Where's the... Okay. We only got 1 chunk this time. Hey! They're doing it! Elvira Interior is working on the research. Yay! That is a wooden wall. Kind of trying to building out a concrete, placing the steel of concrete, because concrete's a lot easier, because not a lot of trees grow around here. That I was gonna put a door in. War merchant from the Baiko tribe. Frenra has the inspired trade, and her social is actually decent. I think that's a her. Yeah. Where are they coming from? Oh, was that a, no? What the heck? Oh, that is not an angle I would assume they would approach from. Those are toxic lopes. I have the phalanx, so I should probably do a combat save and then pop the ancient danger. When everybody's mood is good. Guess we'll do a token trade with them. Got toxic lopes for sale, but I really don't want one. Not sure I want a great wolf either. Herbal medicine. Map. Steel club. Nothing exciting there. Nothing exciting there. I can sell these though. Negative 190. Positive numbers buy, negative numbers sell. I think I'll make a profit on that, if I'm reading it right. No. Let's sell off the poor stuff. That's a bolt action rifle. I don't want to do that. Even if it is terrible. Okay. So I guess we sell off a car part. Suspension. Negative 12. I can handle that. I'm not rolling in cash like I am on my other save. It looks like the haulers are going to get it. Yeah, should have sold them the rocks. How do I dispose of those? Hmm. Actually, let's pop the Ancient Danger. We'll do a combat save. Phalanx. Kind of wanted to do it over on this side. Who has construct? Elvira. Right. Come back. You have a weapon, dude. Okay. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. And the phalanx really helped. I can only open them. I can't move them. So it's everything at once. Ooh, a tech print. Flesh shaping. What the bleep is that? It gives XP to intellectual. Who was the other one? Was it Terry who was doing the research? Hmm. Well, don't I have a door? No, I think I used the spare door. Oh, no, I do have a spare door. Okay, tech print is applied, and Terry is still drafted. The problem is they come out all at once. Ugh. Such an annoyance. I could wall them off so they're not in the same room. What does this do again? Created from dark, the psychic pulse fills animal lower minds with terrifying imagery, driving all mammals in the region into a man-hunting range. Interesting. Flapjack. Yeah. Escort lifter is getting it. How to cheese this so it's manageable. Because people in cold sleep capsules tend to wake up very, very cranky. Having to deal with them all at once is what causes the problem. I can't claim it. I can only open it. Opening one opens them all. Unless I wall them off. I've never tried doing that. Let's see, structure. Oh, you can't do that. Okay. But I can do this. Sandstone sarcophagus. Reinstall this over here. Reinstall this over there. Get it out of the way. So my plan is to try and everybody's asleep. put that there. I'm not even sure if this will work. It's kind of cheating, which I'm okay with, you know, really. Well, this one and this one I can isolate to individual caskets, I think. This is my evil plan. Whether it works or not is a different matter entirely. I suppose at the very least, they won't be able to hit me all at once. So if we move these columns, reinstall. Reinstall. Move this stuff out of the way. If we put walls here and here, that isolates these. Replace those with walls. Or with doors, I mean. Actually, that's dumb. So... do it this way. At most, I'm facing two at once. I don't think I have any spare doors anymore. I could replace it with concrete doors. If it activates them all anyways, then at least I've got them trapped. Right? Terry is very cranky at me. Go do some recreation, girl. I think Terry's a girl. It's hard to tell with these people. They are wearing exosuits. They're all wearing exosuits. Right? Yeah. Powered exoskeletons. I've never tried it this way. Runaway grav jumper. Pursuing mechanized will descend on my position. Yeah. Don't have anything like a grav anchor. Terry's upset. Why are you upset? Other than the usual things. Recreation deprived, huh? We need more variation. This place is really dull. Ugh. Guess I need to do something else for recreation. Punching bag, perhaps? I don't have enough cloth. Space telescope. I've got enough plasteel. Billiards table. Everything needs cloth. I haven't done any cloths. I haven't sewn any cloth. Kind of intending to reserve that for rice or potatoes. Should do potatoes. That gives me the option to make fine meals. Okay, the prep work is done. Terry and Elvira would snap out of their bad moods. 60 steel? 60 concrete blocks. I don't have enough concrete blocks, apparently. Probably because I used them. I have 26. Well, I've got plenty of steel all of a sudden. Don't know if this will work. Gotta wait for people's mood to stabilize. Oh, that finally got built. I need to start up the concrete mixer. Make reinforced concrete, make fiber cement. I already got one. Let's do 5 and turn the power on. Am I using limestone for that? That actually got built when I wasn't looking. It's got a few impressive things. 2 tiles of impressiveness. I don't know. Do I have marble on this map? I do. Catatonic. Congratulations, Terry. No, I guess we're not doing that this session. Wait a minute. Where'd you get stuck? Oh. In the middle researching, too. Let's allow that to be stored. Kind of thinking I'll turn that into a chapel. But let's see. Kind of want to make a change to my ideology. With instead of this, we have one of those elaborate inlay things. Ideogram, maybe? Why is it X'd? That's not Christian. That's a pentagram. That's satanic, dang it. That's terrible. Options. Dev mode is actually on, so ideology. Can I alter this? Head style category. Ugh. Astropolitan. Add building. Audiogram. So I'd have to get rid of the altar, right? Save. I know it's cheating, but I just don't care. 50 steel for this thing. Could be interesting though. Well, the prep work on this is done. I just don't know what it's going to turn into. Is it going to wake everybody at once, or is it just going to wake them by room? I've never tried it before, so I guess I could do a save and, or I can save it for next time, because I think I'm out of time. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back next time.